In this lecture, we are going to see Introduction to Managerial Economics, definition of managerial economics, features of managerial economics, how managerial economics is different from traditional economics, role of managerial economics. Introduction. Managerial economics integrates economic theory and business practices. It facilitates decision-making process in business. It enhances business practice through forward planning. It is a subject used by the management for their business decisions. It is an application theory and methodology used in business for an administrative purpose. Managerial economics includes not only economic concepts but also includes non-economic concepts which are very useful for business decision making process. Overall, we can write managerial economics as a combination of economic concepts plus business practices. Many definitions are available for managerial economics. Two most famous definitions are: 1. Given by Milton H. Spencer and Louis Siegelman. According to them, managerial economics is the integration of economic theory with business practices for the purpose of facilitating decision making and forward planning by management. Second definition given by E.F. Bergman and J.L. Pappas. According to them, managerial economics is the application of economic theory and methodology to business administration process. Let us understand features of managerial economics. Managerial economics is more real and pragmatic for the business. Pragmatic in the sense it will use not only the theory but also practical concepts in a business decision making process. It is both theoretical and practical in content. We can apply the theory in practical aspects and get the business work done. Economic concepts and non-economic concepts are also included in managerial economics. While talking about non-economic concepts includes psychology, accountancy, statistics, etc. It considers technology know-how and external factors of business like environment, social, cultural factors. The implication of managerial economics is not only limited to business but it will extend to other disciplines like accounting, science, statistics, psychology, etc. It deals with the identification of economic choices and allocation of scarce resource on the best alternative. Economics is all about taking decisions to allocate the scarce resources to the unlimited human wants. Whereas managerial economics will also pertaining to the allocation or identification of economic choices in business and allocation of these scarce resources which have a best alternative for the given business requirement. It is goal-oriented and perspective in nature. The goal of a business is profit making, customer satisfaction, getting more number of sales. All these concepts or all these goals can be attained by managerial economics. Let us understand how managerial economics is different from traditional economics. There are various factors which helps us to identify these differences. One is nature. Managerial economics is more micro in nature. Means managerial economics mainly deals with an individual firm, about the firm decisions, about the firm problem solving. Wherein in traditional economics, it not only deals with an individual firm but also deals with an economy problems or macro concepts like aggregate supply, aggregate demand, consumption, expenditure, etc. On the basis of approach, managerial economics is normative in approach. It is more of what it ought to be. But traditional economics is both positive as well as normative in nature. Based on factors of production, managerial economics deals with only one factor of production, which is organization. Wherein in traditional economics, it deals with all factors of production like land, labor, capital, organization. Factor of remuneration. As we know that managerial economics deals with only one factor of production, organization. The remuneration given for the organization is profit. So managerial economics is involved with profit remuneration in organization. Wherein in traditional economics, remuneration for all factors of production like rent for land, wages for labor, interest for capital, and profit for organization. All these factor remunerations are taken into consideration, and all these factor remunerations are addressed in traditional economics. Content. Based on content, managerial economics, it includes more of practical aspects of economics for the business, wherein in traditional economics, it includes both theory and practical aspects of economics. Next, concepts. In managerial economics, we include economic and non-economic concepts. Non-economic concepts, as said, it is psychology, accounts, statistics, wherein in traditional economics, it will deal with economic concepts only. Subjects. Managerial economics includes many topics from other subjects like operational research, linear programming, game theory, etc. Wherein in traditional economics, it only consists of economic theory and the practice of the same. The aim of managerial economics is to make effective decisions in business, wherein in traditional economics, the aim is development and growth of nation. On the basis of optimization, managerial economics is profit maximization and minimize the cost. The main aim or optimization techniques in managerial economics is to maximize profit and minimize cost. When it comes to traditional economics, social welfare and developmental activity of the economy are the two major optimization goals of a traditional economy. Scope. In managerial economics, it limits with the business decision making process, wherein in traditional economics, the scope is wide as it deals with all economic issues of a country. Coming to role of managerial economics. Role of managerial economics will help to identify where we can use this managerial economics in business life. First, it helps us in studying the business environment of our particular business. Not only about our business, it will also help us to study the entire business environment of the particular product which we are dealing with. Next, demand forecasting and estimation. Demand forecasting is the most crucial point in a business because based on the demand forecasting, all the rest features of the business are decided like price, cost of production, how much to produce, production planning, pricing policy, advertising policy, etc. All these are done with the help of demand forecasting and estimation of how much demand for the product right now in the market. So, managerial economics gives us various techniques which helps us in forecasting the demand of the product and estimating the demand. Next, to analyze the effects of government policies. Government policies will have an impact on the individual business. A sudden change in the tax policy or a sudden change in the quality policy of the government can have a major impact on the individual firm. So managerial economics will helps you or paves you a way to understand the existing government policies and also to analyze the policies pertaining to your particular business. Next, performing investment analysis. Investment analysis is very crucial, wherein it will help you to minimize your cost. How much to invest, when to invest, at what time. All these decisions will be helpful for a company in order to minimize their cost. So performing investment analysis is crucial in any business, whether it is an existing business or a new project which is coming up. So managerial economics gives you theories which helps you in performing investment analysis. Next, along with these theoretical aspects, managerial economics will give you economic intelligence for better administration of your business. It also helpful in profit planning and having a controlled manner of profit. So profits to be controlled in order to make your business successful in long term. So profit planning and controlling can be done with the help of managerial economic techniques. Next is to minimize the risk and uncertainty. In business, we all know we will have risk and uncertainty. So it is the duty of the managerial economist to reduce the risk or to minimize the risk, to predict the upcoming risk and to minimize the risk and uncertainty in order to have more profits in the business. Last, in order to maintain business stability. Maintaining the business stable will help your business to sustain in long term and also to expand your business in future. So managerial economics will help you in providing various theories on how to maintain your business stability.